Now, ladies and gents, you can quite often tell if a person's had a good night trading by the enthusiasm in their voice or the fact that they're really annoyed. Tonight was not a good night for trading. Yeah, we made a little bit of money, but unlike the first couple of days of this week, tonight was really frustrating. In fact, tonight, Thursday, the 26th of Feb, will probably go down as one of the shockers. I say that, yeah, we made a bit, but it was just so frustrating. Got into a sell signal here. We're expecting it to run down quite nicely. It quite often does. As it turns out, it didn't. Took a little bit of heat on this one before I got reinforced by a second sell. Now, it would have been great if the second sell pushed them to profit, but again, we bopped down. I only got 1.5 points in total out of both of those sell signals the reason being is I actually had to get into a buy signal to go the other way. Now, I understand that letting the market tell you which direction to trade in is actually dynamically powerful. However, occasionally it can get frustrating. Now, yes, I did touch 2 points here. I didn't actually get paid on my 2 points. It didn't touch it hard enough. As it turns out, I only got 1.25 points on the buy signal because I actually got a sell signal to go the other way. So I reversed the market, started to go the other way. As it turns out, I took a 0.5 point hit on this sell signal here because I had a buy signal to confirm to actually continue the trend. As it turns out, I was only in that buy signal for literally a minute second, in fact only about 1/4 point before I then got a sell signal to go back the other way. So there I reversed again, going back the other way. As it turns out, it went far enough to trigger my auto trailing stops, but actually didn't go any further, and I took another 1.5 point hit on that, and that actually takes us through to the mid-session bar. So at this point in time, morale was not very high. Let me tell you. Now here's our mid-session bar. This did recover us slightly when we got a beautiful big picture sell. I was really hoping the market would run. As it turns out, it did run. In fact, stunningly. I got 3 points. You know, that's the target I use at this time of the night in a mixed bias in particular. It actually ran on to a full 7 points. So that signal was actually worth 35% return in itself. Absolutely brilliant. Didn't get anything else to play with here until I did get a continuation sell signal. I only went 1/4 point in profit with the continuation sell before I then got in a buy to go the other way. Now the buy actually did touch 2 points. It didn't pay 2 points. I got touched again but didn't pay me before I then actually did my normal. Get to the end of the session. If I get a red candle with a red M1 and M2 indicator, I simply just trade out of the trade. As it turned out, I traded out with 1 point. You probably pick up on my frustration tonight. Reason being, we only made 5.25 points, so a very lame night. But ultimately, we were still in the green, so I suppose that's okay. For the 10 contractors out there, 5 5s are 25. You made over a 25% return, so you literally had 2,500 US up for grabs. So certainly not anything like Tuesday night, but hey, that's the way it goes. I'll update you on Friday night. We'll do a week summary tomorrow night, and I'll be back in Sydney. So have a brilliant week, and bye for now.